I'm Ben Burton, and I am here with
Charlie Stowe.
Nice to meet you. So your educational and professional background is incredibly diverse and not what most might traditionally associate with an artist. How does your history influence the pieces we see at this exhibit with the furniture, felines, flowers, and flying things?
Well, a couple of things. I've got pictures of times that I don't even remember that my parents took of me when I was 2.5 or so years old, drawing fantastic multi-story buildings, and they also have me eating a whole loaf of bread. But there were some really interesting pictures. Apparently, I was kind of precocious on the art side, and I've always been interested in other cultures and how they represent things. So I got introduced to the Northwest Coast Native Americans, and they do some things like draw the inside of a bird split so you can see the insides of it as well as the outside. And some of these and the other works that I do kind of look at things from multiple angles.
Now, with this exhibit, what are like the connection between furniture, felines, flowers, and flying things? Like, is there like an alliteration to that? Like, what exactly is the connection between the four things?
The connection for the four things is I looked around and it was alliteration. That was the attempt, because I had done a bunch of different animals, furniture, settings, still lifes that I needed a name for a show, and but basically it's all tied together with geometry. How can I see a bird as a geometric figure? How can I see a cat? How can I see a room laid out in a way that kind of twists your perspective? It's not what you'd see as you walk in a front door or from one room to another. You want to make it something that nobody's seen before.
If you have some time, can we go over some specific pieces of work that you're really proud of?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the painting Growth, why is it from 2018 to 2021?
Well, there's an overall design that's in the background, and that I painted in 2016, and I thought, it's just a one-off. But I started then coming up with other squares, things that I could do to refine it, things that I could do to reshape it. The other one was just blue on blue on blue, and it really looked like a folded piece of paper that just went back into different shapes. And I try to do a lot of color theory in these kinds of things. I've been tinkering with these things since 2018 roughly, maybe started in 2017. But then I got to the point where, I'm doing all of these squares that kind of fit a geometric pattern. I'd like to do one that takes that same background and then adds another layer with these blocks.
Yeah, and when did you realize like the foundation of some of your paintings being so oriented on shapes?
They always have been. I just see shapes in everything. And I'm told that I'm really good with composition, and they wouldn't let me take that part of it when I went to one semester of art school. They said, your composition doesn't need to be taught, it's fine. We need to work on your painting and your textures, and we worked on that. But to me, everything is about the shapes.
Okay, well, thank you so much.